So Chelsea writes in on the danieldelaney.com site, "This is the exact kind of site that I've been looking for forever. Okay, down to business. I live in Arizona and lately have been seeing in almost every market the Chayote squash. I love squash, but they're weird looking and a bit intimidating. Help! What can you do with them and how would you prepare them? Thanks, and I'm in love with the site." Well, Chelsea, I'm in love with you, and the Chayote squash is today's WTF. Today's sponsor is Allspice Cafe. They have an award-winning line of hot sauces, rubs, and other fiery snacks. Basically, with them, heat is the name of the game. You should go online to allspicecafe.com and take a look at all the amazingly delicious things they have to offer. And if you place an order and use the code WTFSPICE, you're going to get 15% off your order from now till the end of 2011. Check them out online at allspicecafe.com. So once I started looking out for the Chayote squash, I found it everywhere. Almost all of the stores near me are selling this thing, though I've never saw it before and never purchased it. Some places are calling it Chayote squash, a few places are calling it alligator pear. Either way, I bought some and did some research. Now, this is a fruit that lives in the same family as the gourds, and it is a cousin to something like a melon or a squash or a cucumber. Now basically you can handle this any way that you'd handle something like a summer squash. The entire thing is edible, even though it has this little seedy pit right in the center. No problem, you can eat it right away. Texturally, it's kind of like a cross between an apple, a cucumber, and a potato, and it kind of looks like a bright green pear. Fun fact, Chayote squash was originally from Mexico, and it was actually one of the first foods to be brought back to Europe by the explorers when they were exploring. So as I said, it can be eaten whole, it can be cooked any way. You can broil it, bake it, saute it, you can even boil it or mash it. Today we are going to do a simple stir fry with it, really simple ingredients, and I find that the flavors at the end are kind of bright, almost a little bit reminiscent of a tomato, really fresh and totally tasty. First, cut your Chayote squash into 1/2 inch strips. Then heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a medium skillet over medium-high heat. When the oil is hot, add a teaspoon of minced garlic, your squash, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, then salt and pepper to taste. Stir together and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes or until you start to see some caramelization. Then add about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to the squash mixture and cook for 2 to 3 minutes longer until the squash is slightly wilted but it's still firm and crunchy. Then plate it up, give it a taste, and smile at how delicious it is. So that is Chayote squash. This is something I wouldn't have purchased before, but now that I did for the show, I'm really happy that I did. So I urge you guys to go out, find it if you can, and give it a taste. I think you'll be really happy with it. Be sure to check out allspicecafe.com, our sponsor, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another WTF.